backs.
Kick out. Harper for Brown. Too strong. And Johnson rips down the board. Higgins with a head of steam leaves it for Travis. Put up a season-high 12 points on 4 of 6 from three-point range.
Yeah, and he just had a smile on his face the other night. You could just tell every shot he believed it was going to go in.
To the post. Travis turns on Wiley. Gets it to go.
And in.
McLemore trying to hold his ground with Travis. Quickly lines it up. Air ball. Quick by Washington. Travis is there. Tough bucket on the inside.
For shooter for Auburn on the perimeter. Next trip down. Let's see if Kentucky will adjust. Boy, the bigs are really out far for Kentucky right now.
51-48 Auburn.
Now they slide back to the middle of the floor. One does.
Higgins needed help. Hero comes to the ball. Dump it inside. Travis so active. Fake shot. Good. And a foul. Davis gives it up. The roll to the rim. And Brady lost it. Johnson. Nice look. Travis. Big.
He's guarding. Good hands. Deflection.
And a steal by Quickly. Hero. Travis clears out space. Layup doesn't go, but it's goaltending. Job on Fletcher McGee. He has taken an offer.
So watch for Murphy and Hoover to get involved on the offensive end shooting the basketball.
Swing it for Baker.
80% of Baker's shots come from the three-point stripe. Nice help.
Travis doing his work in the post.
Very, very optimistic guy. Nothing seems to really grind on him, and he's ready to go. He's in his defensive stance on the sidelines down the other end.
Southern Conference Coach of the Year. They went 18-0 in conference play. Travis bumping bodies, and he flips it in.
Yeah, I think
drives it. Left hand, rims in.
Tricky. Finally broke somebody down off the dribble. Now you have to pay attention to him driving.
And Travis lost his shoe. They're 4 on 5 right now. He got a flat tire. And now he's up jogging to play offense.
I love that flat tire phrase.
Montgomery, nice shovel inside. Travis waits and scores. The hesitation.
Work, and then what? Yes, I see you leaning out that way to defend me. Now's a perfect time to backdoor.
He is 4 of 5 on 2-point tries, 0 of 8 from 3-point length.
Nice spin.
Travis scores off the window.
Really hurt.
Higgins, the drive, the bank, no. Follow goes Reid Travis.
The forward part of your foot, generally, unless you really, get turf toe, which can be very painful, I don't think you're going to have that kind of boot on in terms of the casting and et cetera. So my guess it has to be in the arch area. So we'll see what happens as the story develops.
Trey Lennox is in for Abilene Christian. Travis, a back in, a spin, and the big shot is good. Reid.
A little bit, but once again, the size wins out to get a fouling opportunity.
And a foul on the redshirt freshman, Cameron.
A little bit without the true length of Kentucky right now. It's a good time to go towards the basket, and they've taken advantage of it. So good job by Abilene Christian.
Franklin's the senior from Little Rock, Arkansas, really runs the show for the Abilene Christian Wildcats. Stopping Reid. Those 2 fouls.
Yeah, and when you just look out on the floor, 5 of the guys just power over their defenders right now.
Tyler Hero returns for Kentucky. A multi-dimensional weapon for John Calipari.
Good hands again.
Travis steps through and takes up a lot of ground. Third freshman Jamal Baker, extended action. Johnson, no. Follow, goes down for Travis. Higgins gets a high pick from Montgomery, roll to the rim. Montgomery rises up, missed it. Follow is good. Reid Travis hit the deck and missed the 3. Higgins using the screen from Richards. He'll use it again. Baker nearly lost it. Back out for Higgins. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Travis. Spin. Wow. Deuce. Williams pulls up. It's an unblockable shot. He gets such high elevation and releases so high, but too strong.
Well, you talk about 3 guys, 3 freshmen on the floor, crucial, big-time high school stars playing on the big stage. Higgins, Johnson, and Hero.
Reid Travis, of course, the grad transfer from Stanford, powers his way in
They've missed that.
He better get up in the three-point defense. And what that'll do, though, better spacing on the inside for Williams to extend defensively.
Jordan Bowen at 27 in the earlier Tennessee victory.
He was sensational in that game.
Travis muscles his way in. He pushed Schofield out of the way. Bruce Pearl's lit a fire underneath the Auburn basketball faithful for sure.
DJ Rushko only played 6 minutes. No foul trouble. Got a lift though from Montgomery and from Richards.
Last shot time for Kentucky. Then to win at halftime trailing. Travis will launch with 5. Oh! Reid Travis.
Reid Travis with the board and a putback. It would greatly improve their chances to make it to the NCAA tournament with a win against 4th-ranked Kentucky, the #2 seed in this tournament, currently sitting at 13%. And that will be affected by loss, obviously.
Dante Hall finally awakened.
And it gives you a little life if you're a Bama fan. Now can you get another stop? String about 4 or 5 stops together, and you got a chance.
Travis on Hall. Cut off. Doesn't matter.
Boy, he used floor. Terrific hustle play.
No quit in Dante Hall. He has had a tremendous career at Alabama.
Travis takes it himself.
Great. Barney Suggs, number 3, picks up the first foul.
Missouri has struggled defending pin-down action, just like Johnson worked off of right there all season long. Well
There's
done.
that body of Reid Travis.
Being evened out right now.
Missed 3 by Bowden. Just stunning how one-sided this has been. Travis, a size advantage on Pons. Chip in. Another athletic play on the offensive glass by Admiral Schofield.
And did that with the left hand. But look how hard it is. Everything's contested. How hard it is for Tennessee just to get a score. I mean, Kentucky able to run their offense, make their cuts. They're running their offense without breaking a sweat. And they've made it incredibly difficult for Tennessee to get anything.
And Travis scores on the block.
Scotty Connell. Sure. And he wrote my name down after those games. When I got fired by the Pistons, he called me up. And that was it.
LSU with some press. Tyler Hero got trapped, but he able to find Keldon Johnson, so they clear the half court.
You know what's really strong with the Kentucky team? They got a multiple number of guys that can handle the basketball. The wing players.
Travis buries it.
I'll tell you one thing, he's part of their defensive system. You know, LSU the last 3 games have averaged over 88 points a game.
Yeah.
And right now they got 32 here.
Great pass. He drew the double. He's an 80% free throw shooter, and he makes 1 of 2. 87%. They break the press very quickly. This should be an alley-oop. And it is.
Tremendous execution.
Holman sets a screen here. He's from Kentucky.
Shoot.
Owensboro, and he steps out.
That was from Owensboro.
Yep. Told us that they were too relaxed in that game at Rupp.
I think Rex Chapman, is that his hometown? You go for the artists, I go for the athletes.
And Holman led them to the Red Devils' first state title since 1980.
He wants to get into our business. Nice little hesitation and dish. Bang! Higgins, that's what's making. Nick's the younger right here.
Dick, step back on Hero. Fight for the rebound. Tough one. Pulled down by Higgins, who sprints ahead to find Johnson in transition.
They just don't take bad shots anymore, Kentucky. Here's that ball screen dive. They look at that. They're just eating them up. I'd run that as often as I can.
And Reggie.
Job on Weathers from Quindary. He has not had touches, hasn't had opportunities. Right here, this is what I like. He can bring it up. That could have been a backcourt.
Mississippi State still doesn't have a made 3 in the game. Kentucky's lost all 3 losses. They've given up double-digit threes.
Now you can see how much better they are on both sides. Look at the same play and the ability to finish because of strength, knowledge.
Up there for the senior who averages 18 a game. And another chance for Kentucky.
Now why are you stringing it out when you go under like that?
Travis long 2, and it is.
So he sets the tone, and then everyone else has done a great job of staying connected. That is a bad sign.
Senior guard goes for a donut. Again, taking nothing away. Kentucky is as good. We talked about it in the open, and I like it when we're right occasionally. Kentucky just strangles you defensively in the half court, and they have done that all night to South Carolina.
Didn't know where that lob was going, and we still don't.
You want to run the same thing, run right at Hero and let him come off the backside. Nobody on the weak side.
Travis stuffs it down.
Basketball. That is really, really a well-taught team by Mike White.
What does that do to the offensive play?
It doesn't allow him any comfort to get the ball inside, and it gives the post defender an extra second. Split second. Now you got to score this.
Travis does.
Nobody came. One on nobody.
Nembhard got tied up with Travis, lost him. And finally pulled down by Kentucky.
If I'm Kentucky, I don't get into a set. They have not been good in sets. They've been good keeping the ball popping. Should go inside here.
Travis kicked Hayes away.
Yeah, layup maybe threw it to Travis.
Hero went back to the corner. Travis puts it in.
And Travis.
Have the same kind of shooters they had last year. Their freshmen have not performed quite as well as they expected early on.
Boy, that's just Travis out working people.
It's blocked under the basket. It's the shooter that's going to get it back, and Lawson was prepared for it and then was able to put it in with that left hand.
With Lawson always being described as a kind of, not above the rim kind of guy. How is he so good? How is he a 20 and 10 kind of guy?
He's got a great feel and just a great understanding. He anticipates really well, just got a great understanding for how to play. I mean, in practice today, he had a putback where he's not the most athletic, but he knew exactly where that ball was coming off. Great low post position by Reid Travis. I mean,
Grimes trying to bull his way into the paint. He turned it over.
That many dribbles, you're going to turn it over.
Higgins to Travis for 2 more. Good ball movement. Baker got his man in the air. What a rebound by Travis. And a finish.
It is remarkable how many loose balls Dotson gets.
Washington surrounded, and he finds Travis.
I thought it was Garrett. A lot different.
Travis with yet another offensive rebound and a finish. Kentucky, and Eagles lost in 13 and 13 for Kansas. See if Kentucky can get Hero a little bit more involved in the offense. He is 2 for 8 tonight, 6 points.
And also continue to pound the ball inside. Let Reid Travis touch it. T.J. Washington.
Travis a touch.
Give it back to him. There it is.
No double team. And he scores.
Travis blocked from behind. He'll go up again and lay that one in. Transfer from.
Oh, they can't afford to have him in foul trouble. Net at the rim, trying to stuff it home was Chuma Okeke. And back the other way comes Higgins. Travis just about turns it over. Higgins finds Travis. And he gets Kentucky on the board, plus the foul.
Superb quickness, explosiveness. This is loud as any place I've been. It's unbelievable. I'm having a tough time hearing you, Robert.
That can be a blessing.
No, you're very good, man. It's a great thrill to work with you and Allison. Kentucky's a little too stationary on offense. They got some good-looking freshmen on Kentucky.
Hero's going to have to force one up. Gets in the lane with 1 on the shot clock. Gives it up. glass. Doesn't get the roll, but it's on the rim for the flush.
Tell you one thing also, Keldon Johnson, he was 0 for 6 against Georgia. He's 5 for 8 in this game. Played exceptionally well. And Hero, even though he's only 1 for 5, played a solid game while he was on that floor.
Auburn 13-0 when leading at halftime and 0-3 when trailing at halftime as Higgins tries to wrap one around to Reid. Travis by Higgins.
Well, Harper tried to throw it over the sides of the defense, and it was deflected.
10 turnovers for Auburn. Reid Travis.
Going inside, taking advantage of his size. Mismatch inside. Great. They're back. We got a game. The game is on. Let's play ball. SEC. You want great competition? Come out to the SEC, baby. Oh, great execution.
Reid Travis flushes.
What I tell you, Travis.
By Georgia, a naked pick and roll in the middle of the floor to take away any help around the rim.
P.J. Washington.
How many times did we hear Tom Crean today say, if we don't hit first, we're going to lose the game? They did not hit first on the last possession in terms of getting the ball off the glass.
Handful here. Travis, he gets that. Basketball court presents some unique benefits and challenges as well. To Jordan earlier on for Tuesday.
Kentucky's the last couple of weeks has been so good. Higgins getting a piece of the paint.
Didn't pass into the corner for a 3. Defense bit. And they hit the open jumper. 25-22, 5:50 to go. Travis on Ogbede. Got right by him and lays it up.
That's the rebound. Ryan, catch and shoot again. Higgins will back it out. Well, Higgins has had a nice little run here of 3 games. In each of the last 3, he set a new career high in points. Boy, this zone really has tripped up Kentucky.
Yeah, they're baffled, but that's where their bread is buttered. That's where they need to go all.
Travis battling for 2.
The other night at Nashville, I had Ole Miss advantage. Terrence Davis, an outstanding player, had 2 fouls early in the first half, didn't have a good half, had 2 fouls early in the second half. But Terrence Davis mentally somehow hung in there and then carried Ole Miss to a win down the stretch. But the hardest thing about most athletically is they're all gifted. How do you handle when things aren't going your way?
Reid Travis steps through the jam. Well, that'll help. Nice pass. Line look to Johnson in the corner. An air ball, but Reid Travis is there. Travis did not start. Only returning starter for an A&M team that made a Sweet 16 run last year. One of 8 SEC teams that made it into the NCAA tournament. Higgins dishes, Travis dunks. They go together like Derek.
You are going to give up a bucket. They not only gave up a bucket, but a foul as well.
Dante Hall had a good game last year at Rupp Arena, although a game won by Kentucky. Look at the starting 5 for the Wildcats. Tyler Hero coming off the big game, a season-high 24 against Louisville last week.
Faison Ingram guarding Tyler Hero. Hero had a great game against Louisville, not just offensively, but his defense was fantastic in that game.
This is a big boy matchup. Beautiful cut there by Lewis and a terrific feed from Herbert Jones.
Boy, Lewis just got that little rub screen up top, and if you don't jump to the ball and take away the ball side of the cut, it's awfully difficult to defend.
Lewis a guy as Travis, nice 3 on the season. Kentucky 10-2, ranked 13th in the nation right now. Long 2, a little bit short for Lewis. Good deep position by Travis. It helps alleviate an abnormal heartbeat. Missed a few weeks, but back under no restrictions and has been terrific, Jay, the last couple of games for Alabama.
This is a lineup for Alabama that can really stretch the floor because you got 4 outstanding shooters to go around Faison Ingram. And Ingram tried to drive to the basket, but with Nick Richards in there, he's a shot eraser. A lot different driving when Richards is in the ball game than when Washington and Travis are in.
Double team, and Richard. Shot clock down to 3. Norris puts it up. And Travis the rebound for Kentucky.
A heck of a block out by Emmanuel quickly on Dante Hall. If you think a little guard can't box out a big guy, Emmanuel quickly just proved that to be totally wrong. Got low, got right into his legs, and kept him from getting an offensive board.
A couple of great names on this team, don't they, with Hero and Quickly. As
that's a big factor in taking your program to the next level.
Pretty loud considering the students aren't here, huh?
What? Got away with a walk.
Travis from Washington in the early going for the Cardinals.
Darius Perry is speed personified. Quick, fast, and right now completely in attack mode.
Johnson with a shot fake. Good D by Sutton to stay in front of him. Kentucky really looking to get Hero going. He's averaging about 15 a game his last 5. Percentage is still not where you'd expect them to be. Beautiful feed inside. Normally do. So quickly back into the point. Reid Travis with a jump hook, not there. Loose ball bounces out to Hero.
Boy, that was gang rebounding on the offensive glass. Keldon Johnson, P.J. Washington. As soon as that shot went up, the blue was just attacking the rim.
Kentucky gets better than 41% of their misses on the offensive glass.
Third in the country.
And it winds up eventually 16.
Well, he's got that shot credibility. Good angle inside by Reid Travis. Sutton seems frustrated. But Hero did a good job to dig the ball out of the post and then recover to Sutton.
And they've come out of the 1-3-1. Gamble by Wara. Open is Higgins. Hero finds Washington with 5 in the shot clock.
Did he bury it? Wow!
Everybody expecting him to score 25 a game. Not going to happen in the regular season. White can't connect inside. And Higgins on the fly. Nice inside. Run. Travis got it.
They are tough. Higgins great at getting into that laning. So he's breaking down, decimating that D.
P.J. Washington, the kick out. Here's the 3.
By the time I hit halftime, I was back at ground zero. He never realized how much when his body got cold, that's how he would overthink.
So Kentucky with the ball and a 3-point lead. Too many turnovers by everybody, it seems, today.
Higgins really stretching that leg, that ankle. This I like.
P.J. Washington, nice move around the wrap around and the flush by Reid Travis. And a pull-up jumper, too strong. Higgins, there's no slowing down right now.
No, not at all. Got to stop the dribble, though.
They finally turn around and take a look at their coach. He calls the play with 1:40 remaining in the half.
They worked hard on that ball screen slip.
Nice entry pass. And then just sort of a loose ball to who else?
There, Washington.
Hero's going to backpedal and take it over May. In and out. Kept alive and scored. Reid Travis.
Passes. They actually play him on the point some. But I think he has a tremendous upside for the Utes.
He's got a twin brother playing JUCO ball. He's got another brother playing at West Texas A&M in Canyon, Texas. Reid Travis in the paint. Interesting. Saw had real issues with BYU's size. Yolis Childs for BYU went for 31 in their game in Salt Lake City. To Higgins. And Travis with the
nice for a high release.
It's hard to miss the footwork for Keldon Johnson with the purple and the yellow. Reid Travis gets it deep.
That part of it rolling. I've been impressed with Kentucky's zone offense today when you consider coming into today's game.
You on these trips before, are you new to being Utah boosters? And the lady responded, well, actually, Coach, no. We live in Salt Lake City, but we're Kentucky fans, and we couldn't pass up the trip to fly on the charter to go to Lexington to watch our Cats.
And giving up 2 rim shots out of his zone defense.
Hero dumps it into Travis. Mismatch with Gotch.
with Miles Powell in his role. And he kind of just stuck with it, and now as a junior, this is his team. So he stepped up in a big way. I think they need more of his leadership more than scoring as they kind of continue to fight through their offensive goals.
And Reid Travis to the basket, nicely done, and he'll lay it up and in.
Well, how about the footwork? The jump stop on the catch, and then the ability to see the defense, hesitate, and then get right to the basket.
31-27. Seton Hall didn't play their best game in the first half, but they're still very close in this game. One good run could put them right back in it.
That's right. The defense kept them in the first half.
Inside. Reid Travis. Oh, he uses his strength. 49-46. Saturday, Seton Hall lost to the other Kentucky team, Louisville. Inside, Reid Travis pulls his way to the basket and lays it in.
That's a mismatch every time that they're going to take advantage of when Kentucky switches a big out on number 10.
Loose ball, Keldon Johnson finds it. Nice pass, Travis, point-blank range. That's inside, and somebody other than Alonzo gets a bucket. Eric Hamilton, the transfer from Wichita State. Again, the 1-2-2.
For 3 years, this has been UNCG's DNA. After a score, they're going to put that three-quarter court press on you, and you have to convert. How good is the guy with the ball? Alabama's guy with the ball, too, is pretty good.
Maybe the best. Nobody picks up Hagan. Tried to force it to Johnson. Here's P.J. Washington. Tried to get it to Reid Travis, who finds it anyway, and in. Alonzo with the dump off, threw it away. Here's Keldon Johnson. So Kentucky not getting to the free throw line, and shot just 47% from the floor in the first half, only 2 of 7 from 3. Obviously, they're in.
Oh my goodness!
It's a 5-point lead with an exclamation point from Isaiah Miller. Reid Travis, who just returned. And it's like he surprised everybody by coming out of the locker room. That is his first bucket of the game.
And the undisciplined closeouts of Kentucky continue to rise up. That's where defending the basketball all starts, and Kentucky has to work at it.
I'm glad you mentioned UNCG's business-like approach last night here at Rupp Arena. Wes Miller has never lost to Kentucky. There's Reid Travis.
Anyone in this building, you, me, anyone John Calipari puts on the floor, number 1 in blue can go by anyone in this building.
Now UNCG's bigs are involved. Abdul Salam has his first bucket. Dickey has his. And Dickey gets
erase what looked like was going to be an automatic 2.
Francis Alonzo leaves the game for the moment for UNCG.
A lot of young guys, Tom. They'll say, Coach, I'm in help. Yeah, but it was dead help. You got to be in help and be in action help. That's what Hero was. Kentucky has lifted their offense. A drive opportunity or a slip could be in the works.
Travis steps back, thought about the 3, takes it down the lane.
He can roll play well, and all 2 men covering the basketball. Easy bucket for Monmouth.
P.J. Washington, a little high-low action. Reid Travis, nice footwork. In Louisville, Assembly Hall, 13 assists. That was a career high. 22 points, 3 steals, and 5 rebounds in 31 minutes for Monmouth. Down low, Reid Travis off the window.
This is a time with a big lead. You can see some of that selfishness come out in players on the court. But Kentucky continuing to move the basketball, continuing to try and help one another get shots, not seeing the selfish play.
Washington kicks to Higgins. And look at the Cats crashing. TSU 2 for 5 from behind the arc tonight. Oh, that one got the second half.
Those are the types of things Nick can do. You don't necessarily have to have the coach call your name for a play to score. Go get it. Get a steal. Get an offensive rebound.
E.J. Washington bringing it down the floor. Reid Travis. Yep.
How about that?
Johnson, wow, just right through that double team. And then,
of course, opening the season against Duke.
Well, again, coaches don't want to admit this, but they all look at their schedule in terms of groupings. And Kentucky is in this group of 7 games at home where they can get a lot better.
Oh, look. Higgins, the Georgia Gatorade Player of the Year. Feeds Washington. Nice look to Travis. Travis transferring from Stanford. He's the 5th-year senior. Travis comes to set the screen for Quade Green. Down to the block. Travis again.
I'm sure they converse often about offensive philosophies because they both run a lot of the same actions.
Johnson the steal to Quade Green to Reid Travis. Great. Higgins quickly and Green in the backcourt now.
Oh, short. I almost feel like I need to pick my energy up. Is my energy too low?
Well, I don't have a reference point there, Tom. And a steal by Quade Green. Reid Travis with the follow and a go.
Back to reteaching everything over because you have so many young guys. Look at that. That's an incredible number, right? Identical records to the guy who they named this arena after.
If you've been watching John Calipari's practices for years, there is a Groundhog Day-like aspect to it.
But I thought he was candid in that he told me he even forgets that you have to go back there. He even owned that going into the Duke game because Duke was so...
Just go through the roof.
I think so, and I think next year, this is a non-rules year, meaning there can be different emphasis, but no rule changes. Next year is a rule change year. Great running of the floor.
5 on the shot clock. Parham wants it back. And an air ball from Kramer.
Great defensive possession by the Cats. Now let's see if they can cash in on the other end. Turn the ball. Good ball movement. Angle score. There he is.
Who runs a show out front is not a great outside shooter.
Keenan Walters off the mark. Just 32% from 3.
Spacing different on Kentucky's in. Not as good. Guys too tight in. Great move.
Otto Bowers hits his second triple. Freshman point guard. Here's Travis for 3.
On the offensive end. They've been able to get any pass they want, get any open shot they've wanted to get.
Richards trying to take over. Corner 3.
And most people still have Duke, Kentucky, Kansas, Gonzaga as the top squads. You can mix in a few, but Kentucky's still up there in many people's minds.
They have to do. Beating the Villanova took tonight.
And him making some shots, even though that's not necessarily running the team, so to speak, it gives you confidence, and you're not so concerned about yourself. You can help facilitate. So see if that can carry over to the next game with quickly running the show at point.
Travis just to 17. But Duke scores so easily. Quade Green really playing off the ball more this year with Higgins and quickly. Beautiful pass inside and a chance for 3 for Travis. 1 or 2. One of the things for Kentucky with this team, they've got 9 guys that are pretty equal. What a pass. And a finish rebound and a nice outlet to Hero. Johnson, no, too strong off the glass. And Kentucky just can't finish. Travis will shoots it. And now Reid is trying to go 1-on-4, had it knocked away. That's kind of a street ball. Kind of just bang knees there, trying to get around Travis. Knocks down the 3. Reddish stripped. But even after the strip, Kentucky's not really able to get anything right away.